What's up YouTube, it's LimitlessTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get daily Pokemon TCG content, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. We are very close of reaching 60,000 subscribers, so I couldn't be any more stoked. Today we're going to be checking out the first place winning Raging Bolt Teal Mask Ogerpon EX deck, and that's right, you heard it here. This is going to be a tier 1 archetype or a tier 1.5 at least, because of course it is getting a lot of results. We do see in the Ditto Masquerade online tournament that the top 3 performing decks were actually all Raging Bolt, Ogerpon, and number 9 on that tournament also was that exact deck. So we will see it in action today. Why is Raging Bolt finally good? It's because of this Teal Mask Ogerpon EX, and this actually is a card that allows you to accelerate a grass energy from the hand and to that Teal Mask Ogerpon EX and then draw a card. So draw power and putting energies into play is very good because then you're going to be slapping more damage with Raging Bolt because he can discard those energies. The Myriad Leaf Shower also slaps 30 damage plus 30 more for each energy attached to both active Pokemon, so you can slap out a ridiculous amount of damage with that as well. And even hit Pokemon for weakness. Think about Roaring Moon EX, Charizard EX. So very nice indeed. So we're going to be seeing what else is in this Raging Bolt deck. What else? Of course, Raging Bolt itself. If you are bricking, you can go with Burst Roar. The good news is that Raging Bolt has 240 HP. There's even some Bravery Charms in here to put it all the way to 290, which is a lot. And also the Bellowing Thunder slaps 70 damage, and you may discard any number of basic energy cards from your Pokemon. This attack does 70 damage for every card you discarded in this way. And because of the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX putting the energies into play in combination with Raging Bolt and the Sada and the manual attach of turn, there's gonna be so many energies on the field that it's going to be fantastic, one-shotting anything in the game. There is a Cornerstone Ogerpon in here as well. That's just because of the Demolish, otherwise you automatically lose to something like a Mimikyu, and also could wall off against specific archetypes that only have Pokemon with abilities. So what else do we see in the deck is of course Radiant Greninja and then 2 copies of Squawkabilly. We no longer have Battle VIP Pass, so just want to have those Squawks early game so you can use your Nest Balls for Raging Balls or Ogerpons. That makes sense. 4 copies of Earthen Vessel, 3 copies of the Energy Retrieval, because these actually are very great in the late game, allowing you to get some energies back. Most of the time it will be 2 grass energies, so you can actually draw 2 more cards. Or when Radiant Greninja is in play, this actually allows you to draw 2 cards with concealed cards while accelerating 1 with the Teal Mask Ogerpon, so very strong in this list as well. There's a Hisuian Heavy Ball in here. A Lost Vacuum to get rid of annoying tool cards, but sometimes can also get rid of a Stadium. There's a little bit of turbo behind it with the Trekking Shoe and 2 copies of the PokéStop as well. Big fan of that. And there is of course a Palpad. Some of these cards, for example Iono, is great for the late game, and there's also some Bossasaurs in here. You might think about like flip-flopping those with Pokemon Catcher in a list like this, because most of the time you want to be using Sada. That's pretty much what it is. So we're going to be checking out some gameplay with Raging Bolt Ogerpon, and it's going to be fantastic. So hopefully you guys are excited for today's upload. If you are, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Only requires 1 tiny second every time, and I do appreciate it always. And also check out our sponsors that make the videos possible. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. You can get 5% off using the coupon ZAPDOS5. There is also PotownStore.com. If you're looking for TCG Live code cards, you can do so as well and get 5% off using the coupon ZAPDOSTCG. YourPlaymat.com, a fantastic website to create your own unique custom playmat. Also part of our sponsor ship shenanigans. And there's also CardMarket.com for European players, where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZAPDOSTCG to help support the channel. Okay, we have entered the game here, and I actually want to be going second with this archetype because that means you're going to be able to use Sada instantly and knock out something in the opponent's active, which is always something I really like with a deck like this. Very similar to Roaring Moon EX back in its day, and I actually got like tons and tons of championship points with Raging Bolt, actually with Roaring Moon, so it's going to be a very similar vibe, a very aggressive archetype, and I'm always a huge fan of that. So Raging Bolt, our preferred starter. The only thing that is missing out right now currently is a Sada, so hopefully Greninja is going to be able to draw ourselves into something like a Nest Ball, so we can Squawk or something like that, because we do not have E-switches around, so it's going to be pretty interesting. The opponent is having a Flutter Mane in the active position, so I don't even know what they're playing. There's a Buddy Puffin. It could be Gardevoir for all we know, because with Gardevoir, Fluttermane actually helps out a tiny little bit. And yeah, Gardevoir list going first with some Buddy Puffins could actually become pretty scary, let's be honest. We also do have the Vacuum, which can help out that matchup quite a bit, I suppose. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So it is going to be the Gardevoir archetype, and they're actually gonna go for that Mimikyu, which actually is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. But we can actually one-shot stuff like Gardevoir EX if they ever get that out and play, which is great. On top of having a Vacuum as well. Okay. Do they have energies in hand? Hopefully not, because if the Mimikyu goes into the active position, it actually is kind of annoying. Okay, they have energies with the Earthen Vessel. 2 energies, might I add. Energy going to the Fluttermane. They're gonna be retreating. The Mimikyu is kind of annoying, let's be honest. Mimikyu, and also I think Gardevoir is one of the harder matchups for Raging Bolt. So we're gonna have to be... Oh, they're just attaching. They're not even going into that Mimikyu. So they want to get knocked out here, it seems. Going with this Earthen Vessel, get rid of the Lightning Energy, get myself Lightning and another Fighting Energy. Yo, we cannot do anything against Mimikyu, but we do have Balsasaurus and Palpat, so at least that is nice. So let's see how it goes here with the help of a concealed cards. So our Cornerstone is priced, so we're gonna have to find our Balsasaurus time and time again. There's a Sada, which is actually pretty nice. So there are a couple of stuff in there. So we can Squawk, but we're not gonna do it. We're actually just gonna get out Raging Bolt. Let's go. Raging Bolt number 2. We're gonna simply Sada. Get Fighting, get Lightning. There we go. Draw some more power. There's a Hisuian Heavy Ball, which we can use to get our Cornerstone out there, because that's gonna be the way we actually knock out the little Mimikyu. Okay. That's actually not too bad. We cannot like use Sada on it, unfortunately. We do have a PokéStop, but that's only gonna help them out. So for now, I think I'll just attach here. And I could slap it down already, this Cornerstone. I'm actually debating. We could also PokéStop a little bit. Try to find some other cards in this list. I think this list also is playing a couple of Pokegear. So I think the PokéStop is actually not bad, but it's also going to help them out. So for now, I think I'm just fine by going with the Bellowing Thunder. We're actually going to have to discard 2 energies, so that is kind of annoying. So maybe the PokéStop is not bad. Let's go. Maybe to discard some crucial resources. Let's go. There's a Squawk. There's some energies here as well. So Nest Ball could Squawk our way, but the Squawk is a liability in this deck. 100% sure. So let's just go. We could trap this with Counter Catcher, but we have switch cards and all that. So let's see here. Energy Retrieval. I think there's going to be an Iono coming, if I had to guess. So for now, I think I'll go Bellowing Thunder. Yeah, Cologne in here could also be interesting. So we'll have to figure it out. For now, let's just knock out. Currently in our hand, there's still Fighting Energy. So let's get rid of the Fighting Energy and... yeah, this Lightning Energy. And let's just knock out this first Pokemon in the active. So they only have 2 rolls. They will need to like play slowly and all that stuff. So we'll have to figure it out. We can still set ourselves up with a Cornerstone right there. Mimikyu will wall off a little bit, that's for sure. We don't have Balsasaurus, but with a huge hand size like this, I want them actually to... Look at that PokéStop. Get rid of the TM Evo. Yeah, we are disrupting them instead. So let's see what they're going to be doing now. So PokéStop sometimes is a tricky move because the opponent can use that against you. But this time around, they really got the short end of the stick. So let's look at that. Fantastic. Okay, we're not going to Iono here. Definitely not. We're going to be going for an Earthen Vessel. Let's go. Get rid of this. Getting ourselves a Grass Energy, a Fighting Energy. Next up, I can actually use the... Do we use Concealed Card? I'm actually... These low HP Pokemon, like for instance the Ogerpons, could actually become a liability. So for now, I think I'll just... I think I'll just grab one. Couldn't hurt, right? We don't have access to Cologne or anything like that, so we're actually just gonna go Teal Dance. Let's go. There is a Pokégear. That's super nice. Pokégear could get us Balsasaurus and then we can knock out the rolls. So for now, I think concealed cards. We do have the retrieval so that we can just get rid of these. There's another Nest Ball for some more draw power. So we make sure that we find Balsasaurus. Like, this is already a liability. We could give it a Bravery Charm, I suppose, but we don't have any other energy. I think I'll just go Pokégear. There's nothing in there. I should have done something differently, I suppose. Definitely. There's still Pokégear that we can find with the PokéStop. Come on, we have Palpat, so it's not the end of the world. Dang it. It was the end of the world. Okay, sure. Palpat. Let's get ourselves Sada back and Boss's orders back. Well, maybe we should have waited with these. Whatever. We can still Iono, but I think I'll just attach here to the Cornerstone, which can start swinging. This guy's weak to grass. I think I'll just give this a Bravery Charm. And the retrieval here is nice. Let's see what else we have access to. Like, this is also a low HP Pokemon. Could allow us for some more draw power. More retrievals, prime catchers and all that. I think we're going to be ahead in the prize race regardless. So I think I don't need any of these cards anymore. We could retrieval, but there's no grass energy in here. So I think I'll just Burst Roar here. Let's go. Try to find Balsasaurus. Yeah, there we have Balsasaurus. So we can play around Mimikyu, and we have access to the Cornerstone as well. Okay, we can retrieval, get an energy there, and go swinging. And at one point, we can also start attacking with the Cornerstone, so they're not going to be walling off. PokéStop again. They literally discard their entire deck. It's crazy. They don't have anything. They don't have a supporter, don't have draw power. They're just going to have to swing with the Mimikyu and the Ghost Eye. And that's the problem I see here. Even though Mimikyu can wall us off, we have answers. We have a lot of balls. We have the Palpat I've already used, so there's that. We do have Switch card here, which actually helps out as well. So for now, I think we're going to just go for a retrieval. We're going to get 2 energies, I suppose. 1 energy here of the attach of the turn. Then we go for Boss's orders onto our rolls. We can... I would have wished we could have like attached there, but it's not possible. Lots of stuff here as well. A Bravery Charm could help at one point. Yeah, we could draw more with the Teal Mask. Getting more energies into play. Because now we just have to discard one of the energies here, right? So we're not going to be doing anything else. We're just going to go... Do we have another boss here? That would be crazy. We can draw power. I think I'll just go Bellowing Thunder. Get rid of 1 more grass energy. Let's go. Mimikyu is annoying, but I'll just try and set up the Cornerstone right there. We have the retrieval. Retrieval is super good. Definitely helping out there. And the Cornerstone will be able to make quick work of the Mimikyu. They only have 1 Ralt. We have Prime Catcher. We can knock out the Gardevoir if it actually comes to show. So let's go with that. Refinement. Okay, their first refinement. Finally, they're doing something. Luxury Escape. And we have Vacuum as well. Don't forget. Vacuum and the way of like prime catchering up Gardevoir EX is indicating that we most likely will win the game. Because we can actually gust up this Curlia. How many Pokemon in the discard pile? 2, yeah, Ralts. But they have Super Rod, unfortunately. So there are answers like... The main weakness that this deck has is that it's kind of weak to Mimikyu. So answers for that is like simple Cologne. Definitely one you can remember. Canceling Cologne can definitely help. There's an Iono. Should have realized that was coming. Iono to 4. Balsasaurus. Let's go. We have drop power, and actually I will just attach an energy to this Ogerpon so we can start dealing with that. And I'm actually just gonna boss up the Curlia. We still have Prime Catcher for a Gardevoir EX, so there's that. Yeah, this Mimikyu can be annoying, but at one point, what good is it gonna do? We had Sada in that hand as well, so I am not afraid to go for PokéStop here. PokéStop first. Come on. Oh, look at that, the Vacuum. Now they are afraid, right? Earthen Vessel, get rid of this. Getting ourselves more stuff. And I think We can actually knock out the Curlia, but that requires us to discard 2 energies. I think I'll just attach a lightning energy, actually a grass energy here. We can knock out Curlia, but then we have to discard 2 energies, which is kind of annoying. Teal Dance, we could do it though. Teal Dance again. We have Boss's Orders. If we Boss's Orders a Curlia, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? We have so many Sawdust. I think I'll just Boss up Curlia. Let's just be honest. We definitely want to do that. And we might as well get another energy into play here. We still have Lightning Energy. We have Retrieval. 2 Sawdust here. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna use the Greninja here. I'm gonna save my energy. So the Bellowing Thunder. And we're gonna discard a Grass from this guy, and we're gonna discard a Grass from this guy. So the Curlia is gone as well. And unfortunately, we already used Palpad. I think this list only plays 1 Palpad. So we're gonna have to... Yeah, there's a switch card, very useful. We could get Iono here with 2 Pokegear and 2 Sada. That's kind of annoying. Definitely because we need energy and switch cards. I think I have not used any switch cards proactively, so that's also good. PokéStop still in play. The Mimikyu at one point will knock out the Raging Bolt, so there's that. So we just knock out the Mimikyu and then save our Prime Catcher for Gardevoir EX, right? That's the main plan of action. And yeah, it's looking great. They they literally had PokéStop against 3 Iono in their discard as well. Just note that down. If we can Sada here, this is gonna be huge. Then we can even manually retreat. Don't even need... we have switch card, so attachment here, switch card, boom. Knocking out the Mimikyu because of Demolish. Isn't affected by weakness or resistance. And they have the last Iono. A very thick deck, and they still have access to their last Iono. Okay, we have Sada again. Doesn't matter. And because of the fact that there were 2 Sadas on the bottom of the deck now, we can safely PokéStop first. PokéStop first, then Dragon Chew, then Sada, and then they'll go for some crazy things. Either way, the Mimikyu is going down because of the Cornerstone. You do see some action right there. They can put 3 damage counters from one Pokemon to another with the Ghost Eye. From one of their Pokemon to our side, but we currently have no damage right there. So there's Prime Catcher. This is actually getting ridiculous. We can Prime Catcher this guy, knock that out. The Mimikyu is not going to be doing anything, right? If we Prime Catcher, we need to make sure we can get some stuff done. So for now, I think PokéStop first. Let's go. Yee! 1 Dragon Chew. That's not what I wanted, but hey ho. Professor Sada. Let's accelerate. Fighting. Lightning. Or actually, now that I think about it, just Grass. More draw power. There's switch card as well. Crazy. So I could knock out the Mimikyu with the Cornerstone. That's not an issue. Here we go. I'm gonna save the Prime Catcher, by the way. Leave all these energies in play. Let's just switch card here. They can not Iono because all their Ionos are gone. So I'm gonna save all these cards. These are all draw cards. There's an Earthen Vessel. Super Rod could still work, but I'm gonna do that later. For now, Demolish. We can go through any effect. So the Mimikyu goes down because of the Cornerstone Ogerpon. Finally showcasing why it is in this deck as well. And look at that. They can come with a Gardevoir if they want to. We have the Vacuum as well to help out and then attack. So they would need Super Rod, Mimikyu, put that on the bench and then attack with a 1 prize. Even though we have Prime Catcher, they cannot Iono. Like, this is total obliteration here. Total obliteration. Let's go. I like this deck so much. I don't know if the Cornerstone is the answer here for Mimikyu. It's already showcasing that the weakness is Mimikyu, but you have answers with Cornerstone. You can also put in Flutter Mane, you can put in Canceling Cologne for that, but if you just go for wild consistency, like look at all these energies, 7 energies. If we want, we can slap a monstrous over 400 damage. We have a lot of tracking shoes, so Iono is gone, so they need like a Palpat currently, and then they have to draw into that. There's a PokéStop. There is Unfair Stamp. Ladies and gentlemen, they're still gonna disrupt us. Prime Catcher going to the bottom of the deck is not what I wanted to see. Maybe I should have super rotted already some energies. So like currently 3, 3, 3, 10. I think there's still 3 energies left in the deck. Because, oh, actually there's 12 energies in here. They're actually playing 12. And I also don't see the bug catching set in this deck. Even though I'm a big fan of the bug catching set. Okay, currently no Lost Vacuum in hand. In our deck, we have already used 2 Sada, so there's 2 Sada remaining in this deck. And how many Pokegears are remaining in the deck? 3? Is that 3 in total? Yeah, so we will most likely see Sada. A Retrieval is also draw power, by the way, so we've already burned 1, but there's still more. The only thing we need to do is Sada Prime Catcher Gardevoir EX. Can we do that? Or Lost Vacuum the Drifloon here, because we actually have 260 HP. We are weak to grass, very great weakness to have. And this actually will only snap 100. Let's see here. If it has 7 damage counters. If it has 7 damage counters, they're actually slapping 210 or something like that, right? So Vacuum can save us as well. And as soon as the Ogerpon gets knocked out, we can still Super Rod that back in the deck just in case they're gonna go for another Mimikyu. But we are in a prize card lead here of, yeah, already taken 4 prize cards in the opponent's 0. But they will be knocking out the 2 prizes. They can easily go 2-2-2. And look at that. Drifloon is Lost Vacuum weak currently. We already burned our Palpat and 2 balls, so it's gonna have to be Prime Catcher, even though, yeah, the Unfair Stamp. We can still draw into that, by the way. Don't you worry. Unfair Stamp. Is it a lie? This is not good. Nest Ball for absolute. There's another Mimikyu coming. They can still Turo that fella as well. We have PokéStop. But PokéStop could discard all of our Sadas. But we could draw into Pokégears. Things to think about. 300 damage. Yowza! Look at that. Okay, we need Vacuum, right? Ooh, scary situation. There's the Pokégear. Fantastic. Okay, so if we Super Rod, we could get back a Raging Bolt with Nest Ball. But for now, I think a Pokégear. We have nothing! There's another Pokégear in there, though. Nothing from the Pokégear. Okay, that's kind of scary. PokéStop? Okay, we have another Pokégear. Is there even... If we have Sada and if we have Prime Catcher, we can get away with all this. So, Nest Ball, let's see. We have another Ogerpon. There is Sada in there. We definitely need Sada right now. Come on, man. There's the Sada, alright. And now from the Sada, there's a lot of draw power with Retrieval, with Vessel, with Vacuum. There's lots of stuff we can draw here. And there's even the Greninja there as well. So if we Super Rod only grass energies back, we have draw power. Super Rod all the grass energies in the world going back in there. And now we Sada. Get Lightning, get Fighting. Okay, we have Prime Catcher, let's go. Okay, we even have Tracking Shoes, so we can actually make sure, there's the Vacuum as well. So, if we Vacuum, we can actually get another prize card, and then we can just safely Prime Catcher whatever we feel like. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is already enough to one-shot Gardevoir. Yeah, but let's just make it happen. Like Prime Catcher, this guy. We could have vacuumed as well, so woo! Crazy deck. Crazy deck. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Knocking out Gardevoir EX. Prize mapping was great. So Mimikyu, super annoying to deal with, but nothing you cannot handle. So that's something you should note down, is that Raging Bolt has a tiny glaring weakness in the form of Mimikyu, but all the rest you just slap crazy. Like, let's be honest here. The deck can slap more than 400 damage. You can get so many energies into play because of the Teal Mask Ogerpons. There is, of course, the situation where you can, of course, in the late game, Palpad in, bag the stuff you want. Big fan of a couple of boss in here. I don't know if I should be content with one. Some people are debating on playing Pokemon Catcher in this list as well. So lots of stuff to think about for sure. But Twilight Masquerade is here. Ogerpon is going to be seeing play at the top tables, and I couldn't be any happier. So here we go. We're going to be diving into another game. Okay, so the game is currently loading. Raging Bolt Ogerpon is here. Can we see, like, Gardevoir? I think if they have a great setup, I think they just run away with the game. Definitely because they can start with Mimikyu, and of course they have yeah, the capabilities of going 2-2-2. Okay, the opponent chose heads. We're flipping them coins, and I wonder here if yeah, they actually chose heads, so we can choose again. I think I'll go second. Love going second with a Raging Bolt, getting the first turn attack off, Bellowing Thunder, bazillion damage, and the cool thing is also you have 240 HP, which is monstrous. That is just crazy, because let's just imagine a Miraidon with the Photon Blaster is slapping 220 with a Zapdos from Pokemon Go. It's only 230, so that mirror match. Let's go. Okay, in mirror matches, there's definitely something you should note here, is that in our current situation, we do not have any lightning or fighting energy in our discard pile, and the 2-2-2 strategy is the way to go. They can actually get Squawkabilly out. We go second, but our hand is actually not the greatest. Okay, they're actually having a Noivern. Okay, it's Regidrago. It's a different version of Raging Bolt. Regidrago is going to be the deck of choice here. Attach pass. Okay, we love that. Let's get some action going. There's an Iono. First of all, let's go with that. I would love to discard or get Vessel or something. Yeah. You want to put this in hand? No. Okay, the Ogerpon Mask ability. Good wall off Regidrago VSTAR. Concealed cards. Here we go. More stuff. Another one of these. Yeah, not the cards I really wanted. Pokegear. Nothing. Where is Sada? Here is Sada. What else was in there? Retrievals and all that. Okay, cool. Let's get it going. Professor Sada. We can actually get 2 energies. So this one here, this one there. Let's go. We have more stuff. No lightning energy, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to go for Nest Ball. We can get Squawkabilly thrown up in the mix. There's Teal Mask, which can get another energy into play. 4 vessels. And we need 1 lightning energy. Okay. These can all get removed. How many Sadas do we have access to? 2 more Sada. I think Palpad is priced, but that's okay. I think I want to go Turbo here. We could slap down the Cornerstone Ogerpon. We could, because that walls off Regidrago if things go wrong. Yeah, they have the Noivern though, which is kind of scary, because if they attack with the Noivern, yeah, we'll just slap this down. I'm not afraid of this. We're gonna go for that Squawk and Seize. Let's go. Okay, we have retrievals. 2 more. We have no other stuff, so that's kind of silly. Nazball, not gonna be doing it, right? Nazball, another Raging Bolt. Nah, no thank you. Ogerpon. This. And then we get 2 of these. And then we accelerate the Teal Dance. There we go. There's a fighting energy again. Okay. Next turn, I think I'll just... Could accelerate fighting energy over here. suppose. Or just get a fighting energy on the Cornerstone. I guess it's not too bad, right? We have Retrieval. Okay, I'm not gonna use this because I probably will need more draw power with Sada and the Palpata's prize. And something like a Prime Catcher could really be useful here. Okay, there is Regidrago. It has an ability, which is super nice, but they could have... Okay, look at that. They can get 2 cards from the discard pile. This is a unique Regidrago VSTAR deck. The problem I see here, yeah, we can actually go through every effect with this. Any effects on your opponent's active, and that's going to be including the effect of the Noivern with the covered flight. So Cornerstone, not bad here. Two energies going. They don't seem to have a supporter, which is great. So there's Ogerpon, lots of energies in the discard pile. Teal Dance. Yeah, I'm afraid of the covered flight attack of the Noivern, but I think we can handle it. Lots of 2 prizers on the field as well. I don't even know if they have switch card or not. Okay. Let's go. We have Boss's Orders. That's not going to be doing a lot. Concealed cards. Okay, this is great. Earthen Vessel shows up here. Super Rod is a great card, but I think we have multiple copies of that Super Rod. Actually, we only have 1 copy of Super Rod. Eek. Should we get rid of Switch card instead then? Yeah, Earthen Vessel. Let's get rid of the Switch card instead. Getting ourselves Lightning and Grass. With this, we can actually go with Sada and then attach to the Cornerstone there. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already enough damage, by the way. So I think it's best to just go for Boss's Orders. Let's be honest. Don't need anything else. I could actually accelerate some more energies with the Teal Dance. Let's go. Yeah, they just concede. They just concede. They see the raw power of the Raging Bolt slapping the Regidrago out of existence. And that's how the game ends here. So another dub for, of course, the Raging Bolt deck. Cool. Raging Bolt. One of my new favorite decks with Twilight Masquerade. I wonder how popular it'll be. And if people can counter it well. So if you have an army of Mimikyus, you're probably going to be doing fine. If you don't have those, you're going to be feeling the power of Raging Bolt. Okay, another game. Here we go. The game is currently loading as we're looking for another victim for our Raging Bolt Ogerpon deck. Okay, heads or tails? Tails it is. Let's go. I want to go first? No. I want to go second and I want to destroy. I'm a big fan of the 3 switch cards, by the way. So if you don't start with Raging Bolt, most of the time you do start with Raging Bolt, by the way. So here's that. Probably gonna have to go with Squawk here, if I'm being honest. Gonna have to go for Teal Mask, draw 1, get Ninja into play, then Squawk, and then see how that brings us into the next situation. And for the people that were wondering, yeah, the coin flip bug still is there, but there is some sort of a workaround. You can just have to put your region into United States, your language into English United States, and then put your time to 7 a.m. That's what people told me, and it seems to be working out. So if you have any issues, that's something you could definitely do. Buddy Poffin. 2 Conface. Okay, this is a very, very bad matchup, right? Lost Box Shenanigans. They could have the Blood Moon Ursaluna that can go haywire and then knock out all of our 2 prizers. They can spit, but we have switch cards, so Counter Catcher is going away. It could be still Giratina as well. But if we have a Bravery Charm, they cannot knock out a Raging Ball with Lost Impact. Don't even know which version this is. This is Buddy PAF. There's a Jet Energy, so I think it is Giratina. They definitely need to confirm this still, but they will have a lot of cards in the Lost Zone very quickly. And let's figure out how we can deal with this. Nest Ball Squawk, Nest Ball Ninja, Ogerpon draw, and then go crazy. The Squawk is gonna be a liability, I already know that. But there's nothing else we can do. Maybe we draw into Prime Catcher instantly and this Giratina gets obliterated. That would be superb. I don't even know if Prime Catcher is prized or not. Nest Ball. Ninja. There's a Squawk as well. I'm gonna check if Prime Catcher is here. 3 copies of Sada. Prime Catcher is there. Prime Catcher is there. Let's get this one. We technically could draw first with the Ninja, but I'm gonna wait with that. I'm just gonna go get Squawk into play, get the Teal Mask into play, draw with the Teal Dance. I could have drawn with Ninja, but I want to wait with that because I want to put some energies in this discard pile. Okay, another Raging Bolt, that's not bad. And now let's go crazy with the Squawk and Seize. We definitely need some of these. This is not what we want. Okay, let's see here. Greninja first. We need Sada. There's 3 Sadas in the deck, right? There's a boss. Where's the Sada? Another Teal Mask. I'll take it, I suppose. Teal Mask. Ability of the Teal Mask. Energies. Num 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 num. Lightning energy. And now we just need Sada. There's no other draw powers but finding Pokegear or a Tracking Shoe. And there is Nest Ball, Vacuum, Shenanigans. Okay, we're gonna have to boss next turn, I suppose. Just put a Lightning Energy here. We have Switch Card. I think I'll put a Lightning Energy here because I might get knocked out. I might. We could Iono. But if we Iono here, we don't have boss. They probably will have Chorus and so many cards, but will they have Giratina VSTAR? But we still don't have what we need here. So, with that being said, I think I will do a Iono here. Yeah, I guess so. We don't have Sada. Let's just Iono. If they do something, we can respond. Let's go. Okay, bunch of Sadas. That's great. And I will Vessel here. Get rid of this. Getting ourselves Lightning and Fighting. Because we already have Grass. Then we can get some more stuff into play. Probably Lightning and Grass here. Lightning and Grass seems fine. More draw power. It's gonna be for next turn. I'm all good. I'm all good with it. Could have knocked out a Comfy here, but we weren't able to do it. I wonder. If we would have been able to KO a Comfy, it would have been way easier. And now we're in a situation where we... Yeah, maybe I should have waited. Because if we draw into Boss's Orders, we can do something. But I expect them to knock us out, right? They knock us out with a 2-prizer. We knock them out with a 2-prizer. And go in circles like that. And we Iono them into Colress. That makes sense. Giratina VSTAR, that's great. And the Roxanne as well. These are great cards to see in the discard pile. Because if they whiff out on the Giratina VSTAR, we're just in the same scenario. They're just going to spit for 110. We still have access to switch cards, so we can heal that. We have Bravery Charms currently in our discard pile. No Bravery Charms, so it's all good. And we can actually Sada. Okay, they're going to switch card. They're going to circle around with the Comphase. I will hope there's 2 Giratina VSTARs priced. I'm just saying, because Lost Box does seem like a difficult matchup. Because we do have Prime Catcher, by the way. And Prime Catcher is not on the bottom 7 cards of the deck. So if we Sada and Ninja and Teal Mask, we might draw into Prime Catcher. And then we can obliterate the Giratina V. That would be the dream. 11 cards in their hand. They have Forest Sealstone. They can get... Again, they have the Cramorant out. Can they Mirage Gate, get Switch out? How many cards in their Lost Zone? Like a lot, right? 7. There's Mirage Gate going. Are they gonna spit or not? They only have one Tina in play, by the way, so we could technically Sada and blow them up. And they don't have another Tina in play currently. Water energy as well. Are they gonna spit? We're still stuck on the active with a Raging Bolt. Okay, for a Seal Stone, get the Giratina VSTAR, but then the second Giratina VSTAR will be in the discard pile. They're gonna lost impact here, right? 100%. But no additional Tina V on the bench. Interesting. We could also Iono if that happens, but we're gonna wait with the Iono until they are at 2 prize cards remaining. We're gonna have to Sada here. And in our discard pile, there is another Raging Ball, which is very bad. Okay. They've used their V-Star, so if we have a Bravery Charm, they can no longer knock out a Raging Bolt. No Star Requiem. No, sir. It's not gonna happen with you. Didn't have a turn 1 KO, but I don't see... There's a Blood Moon Ursaluna. That is also scary, because that can slap 240. Again, if we have access... there's also a 2-prizer, by the way. If we have access to Bravery Charms, we can actually prevent this situation from escalating. Yeah, Blood Moon Ursaluna. That's kind of... But they don't have any other bench space for now. Okay. This is scary. We're gonna have to get some draw power going here. I'm gonna go with concealed cards. I'm gonna get rid of this. We have a fighting energy. Is there anything in our prize cards here? There's another Teal Mask Ogerpon. We can instantly draw so many cards, but we need to put another Raging Bolt into play. Tail Dance. There's another Sada. We can freely PokéStop right now. Tail Dance. Boss's Orders as well. That's actually not bad. Because if we boss this, we can knock that out. If we Sada, we draw more cards. If we find... Super Rod's not too bad, I suppose. Super Rod can get us back. Let's get this. One fighting energy. Yeah, let's get these back. Then we Sada. Here. Another one of these is not bad. Attachment of the turn here. Although, Cornerstone could have also done something here, right? Because everything has abilities. Everything has abilities. That's kind of funky. Yeah, I should have realized that. But we're gonna try and go and appreciate the 2-2-2 strategy here. We will not be activating Roxanne anytime soon, so I think I'll Earthen Vessel, get rid of this. Get some more stuff going. And I will definitely Iono next turn with a KO on top of that. So for now, Bellowing Thunder. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 200. Yeah, they're not gonna trap us. Look at that. They can also like target down this, but then we can Sada, which is way better. So 4, it's 280. Evaporation. Could have like put them on both Pokemon right there. Let's go. Okay, what now? So if they knock out Ogerpon, we can just simply Sada attach and go with that. But if we have to Sada attach here, that's actually pretty bad. I wonder if they're gonna knock out our active here. They could boss up the Ogerpon with 2 energies. Currently in our discard pile, and their discard pile, 2 Giratina VSTAR. We have taken 2 prize cards, so they need to get an additional attachment going onto that Ursaluna. Yeah, maybe putting 1 energy here would have been better, I guess. Attachment, Teal Mask. Do we have another Teal Mask, or did I discard it? Yeah, I did discard it. Yeah, that maybe was a misplay. Maybe I should have put like 1 energy on Ogerpon, 1 energy on the other Ogerpon, so I could activate the Iono. because KO and Iono does mean very crazy shenanigans. Hopefully they don't have balls, because if they have balls, then things could go wrong very quickly. If they balls this, it's bad. It is totally bad. Okay, there's Colress, so there's no boss currently, no Prime Catcher, hopefully. They cannot use Counter Catcher, that's for sure. There's no boss, at least that's great. So if they don't have Prime Catcher here, we should be able to attach and then Iono them into a low hand size. Rescue board there. If they don't even slap down, they can also reuse Blood Moon or Ursaluna. We definitely have to Iono here because there's a lot of things that could go wrong. And we also need Iron Bundle. Are they going to use Iron Bundle? Now that I think about it, Cornerstone can now win the game, but they probably have Prime Catcher, so there's that, and Balsasaurus as well. So that's why I did not slowly set that one up. But no other Pokemon. Yeah, the Ursaluna could come back into play. That's the thing I am concerned about. So we attach here. Then go for Till Dance. One here. Till Dance. One here. We need to find Bravery Charm or something like that, right? So let's see what is in our prize card still. There's the Bravery Charm. We only have one available to us. One available to us. Currently slapping 30 damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. So currently we are at 120. With 3 more is 190. We don't get there, that's for sure. Okay. Retrieval. Could get some grass energies back. And then use Ninja first. There's a vacuum, more switch cards. Yeah, lots of stuff we don't want currently. Nest Ball. Let's get this. This can actually wall off the Cornerstone, but yeah, lots of items in the deck still. A lot of items. I actually want Bravery Charm, to be honest. If I'm being totally honest. Switch cards, I suppose. Let's just go. They definitely super well and take the Revenge KO. So definitely an Iono is well placed here. There's the Bravery Charm. Perfect. Bravery Charm here. And then we PokéStop on top of that. We get the Pokégear, so we can Sada on next turn. We have Prime Catcher. Their stuff is gone, so for now, Bellowing Thunder. Do we have more stuff? Earthen Vessel. Yeah, we have one more Grass Energy, so more draw power. And another Retrieval in there as well. So for now, Bellowing Thunder, we need to slap. We can get rid of 4 energies once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 energies down the wayside. Bam. Could have gotten rid of 1 energy on the Raging Bolt, but it's fine. Okay, 290 HP. Ursaluna cannot come to bug us, and they are also Iono to a low hand size. Let's see how that works out. We can Sada, Prime Cat. Whatever 2 pressure comes into play, we knock that out. They still have access to the Iron Bundle, so Ursaluna Iron Bundle will win them the game. If they have 2 Ursalunas, that would be crazy. Maybe slap down just a Tina and just wait it out. We have Prime Catcher still. No Nest Ball shenanigans. 17 cards left in deck. PokéStop. They get rid of Ninja, Jet Energy, Boss. Very great cards for sure. Because they have like 1 boss here. And in their Lost Zone, 1 boss there. And a Counter Catcher as well. So for Gust, the only card that can work here is Prime Catcher. What did they put in the Lost Zone? Another Counter Catcher. So we are equal in price rate. They could spit, but that's where the fun will end. And if we knock out Iron Bundle... Now, we only... Our other Bravery Charm is in the prize cards, unfortunately. So they're just gonna spit here. Need to get rid of that PokéStop. And I probably will prime catch. Do we have Balsasaurus left? So I think the best plan of action here is making sure they don't draw more cards. So I think I'll get rid of that Comfey. We could get rid of it with the boss's orders. There's no more energies in the deck, by the way. So it's just gonna be better. Just go Pokegear, find Sada, activate Sada. We get ourselves lightning energy. Might as well put fighting energy here. It doesn't matter. More stuff, more switch cards, more everything. Teal Dance, Ogerpon. I'm using that ability. Here we go. Currently, there's nothing else we can do, right? Earthen Vessel, get rid of that Nest Ball. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. We can still PokéStop into like all of our cards. That's crazy. Okay, let's go. Go for it. We have Palpad, by the way. Okay, we have the Vacuum. So I will get rid of the... Maybe a Pulse. Maybe just a switch card. And I'll get rid of the PokéStop right there. Yeah, this is actually pretty interesting because I don't have another attacker. So whatever Pokemon they come up with, they will knock us out regardless, I suppose. They can Tina, then Super Rod. Tina could slap 160. 160 is not enough, so yeah. We have 180 HP remaining. I guess that's alright. Maybe we just Prime Catcher this, right? We still have Switch Card in hand. Yeah. I'm gonna just make sure the draw power is removed here. That's probably the best plan. If I could have like done something else, but this is better. And then Bellowing Thunder. We also can Palpat now. Sada. So we definitely draw into Sada with Pokegear. And now we just go for Bellowing Thunder. Get rid of a fighting type energy so we can do it again next turn. And now they need a lot, right? Super Rod, Ursaluna, Switch Out. They have 3 cards in hand. Do they have more Colress available to them? 2 Colress here and an Iono. And here 2 Colress. So no Colress. They have Super Rod. The Jet Energy was also discarded with PokéStop, so there's no more draw. Like they have the Ursaluna right now. They need energy and they have Nest Ball. Did they have an energy? Do they have the energy? Nah, are you kidding me? Ursaluna, Mirage Gate as well. Do they have enough energies? Do they have enough energies? 5 here. 4 there is 9. Retreat. And they can attack for free. What am I saying? They don't even need more energies. They have another energy and the Ursaluna takes the game. So this was a very, very cool game just to witness here. I tried to just get rid of their draw power, but it wasn't enough. And Ursaluna is also one of the weaknesses that Raging Bolt could have because of its capability to attack for free. So hopefully guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in ridiculous ways. The only reason I lost is that I didn't get to turn 1 attack off, but I am not too mad about this. This is a very nice deck to be playing around with. As always, go check out our sponsors that make the videos possible, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG madness. Thanks for watching.